pint-sized black, Royal Force was purchased by Wagen farmers George and John Kennett at a 1970 Melbourne clearance sale for just $2,100. And they did so sight unseen, or they might not have taken the lightly built colt. But he was a son of Johnny Globe, with whose progeny the Kennetts had previous success, and even though the sire was now 22 and out of fashion, they were happy enough to take the risk. George Kennett also took on the horse's training, however, after 6 unproductive race starts, might have been doubting the wisdom of the decision to buy him. Then everything changed. In a lowly 3-year-old maiden at the outer provincial circuit of Williams, and with unheralded driver Colin Ball in the cart, Royal Force broke through for his debut win, and the confidence gleaned worked wonders with him. At Gloucester Park at his next run, he unleashed a paralysing burst from well back in the field to land a significant betting move with the renowned Jack Retzlaff in the sulky. Plunged from 33-1 into 10-1, the colt flashed home to beat odds-on favourite Parking, demonstrating a racing technique that was to become his trademark and which would make him famous. A little over a month later, Royal Force won the WA Derby in great style, then the Sire's Produce Stakes as well. Unfortunately, the horse missed most of his 4-year-old season due to injury, but resumed at 5 with a stunning last-to-first victory in a heat of the WA Pacing Cup. In the final, he was a desperately unlucky 4th, behind New South Wales star Just Too Good when blocked for clear running. Royal Force won twice more that season, and at 6 snared 2 more heats of the Pacing Cup. He was driven by Jack Retzlaff in one division and by Dudley Buff Anderson in the other, a man as well known for his farrier skills as for his impressive training and driving CV. Again unplaced in the final, with Retzlaff in the bike, Royal Force would thereafter be reined only by Anderson in WA, and the pair would quickly get back in the winner's circle in the 1976 New Year Handicap. That performance inspired the Kennetts to start the horse in the Adelaide Inter-Dominions, but after a 3rd in the opening heats, Anderson was suspended for pushing out. WA reinsman Les the Rifleman Marriott then won a heat with Royal Force before running 5th in the final behind Carclew. Continuing east to Victoria, Royal Force won the Marathon Handicap at Moonee Valley, with driver Bill LeSueur steering him to his toughest success after racing without cover. At 7, Royal Force did not make the final of the WA Pacing Cup, but recorded a devastating fast-finishing victory in the Fremantle Cup, in which it was cleverly reined by Buff Anderson off the 20-metre handicap. Royal Force's earnings passed $100,000 with that win, and until that time only the Russell Roberts pair of James Eden and Pure Steel had also eclipsed that milestone in the West. Heading back to Melbourne, Anderson and Royal Force set a national mile record which earned the pacer a shot at Sydney's Miracle Mile, but not before a superb 3rd in the AG Hunter Cup to pacing legends Pure Steel and Paleface Adios. In the Miracle Mile, Royal Force had a good run and swept clear in the Harold Park Straight, joining the ranks of the elite with his defeat of Paleface Adios, the likes of Pure Steel and Markovina also in his wake. Royal Force then beat Markovina again in a Sydney Lord Mayor's Cup heat before finishing 3rd to the Great Victorian in the final. Royal Force was sidelined for another injury-plagued year, but came back as a 9-year-old to claim 2 heats of the 1978 WA Cup, in one of them letting loose his now famous sprint to lip out Pure Steel by a nose, when Steelo was a 7-2 on chance. The champion black then ran a brave 3rd in the final to Pure Steel and Inter's champ Koala King. Soon after, Royal Force broke down again and was finally retired with 27 fabulous wins to his credit. Royal Force, powerhouse pony of the 70s, now made immortal in WA Racing's Hall of Fame.